Hello, fam. Welcome to the POV show right here on the Circles Room. My name is Predance, and I'm here with two strong gentlemen. Please, your names.
Ryanscript.
Deon. Mama Kwaba. Okay. So today we'll be discussing a very interesting topic. I want all the youths to pay attention today. Like, say, okay. So, Ryan, yes. I want to ask you a question. Yeah. I want to ask you guys a question, but I'm starting from Ryan. Okay? Yeah. So, growing up, what did you want to become?
Me, personally, I come from that home where your parents will be like, or that society where your parents will be like, oh, I want you to be a doctor, a lawyer, and all that. So for myself, as little as I was at that time, I really wanted to become maybe like something like a pilot or something. But you see, because you are more influenced or geared towards what your parents want you to become. So like, I want to become a doctor for my mom. I want to become maybe this and that for my dad and that kind of thing. So yeah.
So wait,
definitely. Yeah.
You wanted to become what in your thoughts?
So I literally was just geared because you live in a society where basically like everything is decided for you. Okay. One way or the other. It may not necessarily decided for you, but one way or the other, it looks like everything is decided for you. Mm-hmm. Even before you go and take your bath, there are procedures you go through and those things. And then so I don't really have maybe something like say I want to become this and that. But then something that later on came to mind was becoming maybe a pilot.
A pilot,
an engineer.
But what was the thought of your parents?
My parents. My mom wanted me to become a doctor.
Hey, and your dad?
My dad didn't really care about some of these things.
Okay.
But there's that, I think he would have loved a doctor.
A doctor. Yeah. Deon.
Predance.
Your side.
Thank you, Predance. So, Jose. Okay, thank you, Predance. Growing up, I have always had this passion to become a renowned journalist.
A renowned journalist?
Yes.
Not just the local, just the normal
not any quack journalist. A renowned
one. Okay, so I've not released the topic for today, actually. So we are discussing on this. Do you think the system here in Ghana has helped the youth to achieve their potentials? That is what we are discussing today. So back to you guys again. So with I want to become a pilot, my parents wanted me to become this and that, blah, blah, blah. This system we are living in now, do you think, has it helped you to achieve what you wanted to be?
Yeah, in a way, the system has actually helped me in a way. Me in person, okay. I don't know for others, but me in person, the system actually helped me in some.
Are you a pilot now?
No, I'm not a pilot, I'm not a doctor, but then, the system actually helped me in a way because when I got to high school, okay, my first year was fully dedicated towards studying hard, okay, to become what my mom wants me to become. Because, I was a science student, okay, just for the records, I was a science student. So, I actually had to be on my toes, learning 24/7, just because I want to join the National Science and Maths quiz team. Then also from there, go do this, go do that. Then build capacity, okay, towards my goal, which is to become a doctor. But then along the line, something happened, okay, something funny happened, which it's just the system treating me that way. So, which actually now humbled my thoughts. Yes, it humbled my thought processes, okay. So, in the course of events, I realized that I had more ability in other areas. That's just than, becoming a doctor, a pilot, and all whatever, that those may be. But then, so, hadn't been for the system, I don't think what I do now, I'll do. Yes, I don't think what I do now. And now what I do now, I think I even find more joy and then more passion within that field. Okay, more than the doctor I would have become, or more than the pilot or something else I would have become. So I think in a way the system has helped us, but just that the system hasn't capacitated us enough, okay, enough to actually pursue our dreams and visions. But then it really helps us to see who we are. Yeah, I think.
So to you it has helped, but not
Yes,
to the streamline, not to the level.
Not into the direction I was perceiving at first.
Okay.
But then, I mean, it helped me rediscover myself. Okay,
and
my true
taking you to a
potentials
different direction, and you are making it there.
Exactly.
We thank God for that. Dion.
Yes.
Do you think the system has helped you achieve what you wanted?
To start with, I would say I'm very emotional today based on the topic we are discussing. If you know me, you know that I'm that kind of a hyper type. Like
Produce and passion will teach you
but this topic has really humbled me. You can hear from my voice.
Yeah.
So I would say no. Capital N or no. That our systems here have not capacitated us enough to reach our potentials.
To you or
to me, how I see it, where I stand, where I sit. Have you ever gone to a place where you see someone who did, let's say, education at the university, now we files or hospital?
No.
You have not seen one before. No, have you ever seen a graduate, with no disrespect to any profession, but have you ever seen a graduate being a trotro driver's mate?
Yeah. What's next one?
And how do you feel?
Okay, I won't blame the system for that though. I'm not supposed to speak for anybody. Okay, but I feel you working towards it, no?
You working towards it.
Because if you're
I've seen someone like growing up in Atonsu, there's this town in, excuse me, in Kumasi called Atonsu. There are a lot of footballers, popular footballers who, I mean, come from Kumasi. I can mention a whole lot of names. Atonsu Kumasi. Growing up, we had a whole lot of talent. The Mbappe you watch on TV, the Jude Bellingham, we had a whole number of them growing up.
In the town?
But yes, in the town.
Okay.
Yes, there are some who were able to rise to some extent, but they couldn't fulfill their actual potentials. So this is what happened. Today you go there, you see them that a whole lot of them, bunch of them, they have turned to junkies. Excuse my language. Yes, because of frustration. Yes, because all their lives they dedicated their life to football. So everything that they were doing, school in Ukraine, football, everything that they were doing, their lives were dedicated towards football. But this is our system. When Akranenina is a national juvenile team, the child will go, then the people in charge will ask you, who is your agent?
So you have to bring someone to come and register.
An agent to come and pay money.
Okay. So you feel...
So out of frustration, a lot of them, a whole number of them, they are rotting away just like that.
So the system is not helping.
The system has never helped any of us.
It has never helped.
None.
Unlike trying to play basketball in Ghana. Why are you taking it?
Why would you take that professional first?
So I feel like I feel like when you are debating on some professions like basketball, for instance, okay, you should know that is not a typical kind of sport in Ghana here. So definitely pursuing it will be very difficult. Even the one that is a typical sports class. See, I mean, what Dion was saying earlier.
That's our first distinct game.
Look at that one. Even that one.
Basketball.
But then one thing that we should always, I mean, put in mind is that in as much as you have a drive towards a particular goal, okay, a particular thing, being it especially with the field of in the field of this kind of talented stuff like maybe play football, music, dance, those stuff. Okay, in as much as we have those passion, those drive, those zeal, and all those things, I feel we should also put it in mind that there is a need to understand the fact that you are supposed to, add something to it, education. Okay, particularly education.
That's it. All boils down to the system. I'm sorry for cutting you in. But it all boils down to the system. I've never been to China, but I read articles from China. So in China, at the age of 4, 5, 6 years, then they discover the child. The system is there, is a template. So as soon as you are born in there, you fit into the template. They discover it. This girl can sing. This girl has the passion for dancing. Then everything that you learn is geared towards dancing.
Of course.
Is geared towards music. Today you hear Kimpaluta's song. Today you hear about Kimpaluta, you are happy. Kimpaluta is coming from a hood at Tonsu. Do you know the number of Kimpalutas you could have had that are rotting away now? If I take you to the town, young guys who have passion, but because the system is not enabling enough, They are rotting away. Because if the system is that music school so that you perfect your craft.
Yeah.
You go to elsewhere, football, there are football academies, you perfect it. So our own is raw talent. Nothing is attached. Raw
apart
talent.
from the education, you were speaking with the help of the educational.
Yes. So, I mean, what you were saying, okay, yes, it is true. But then I also feel like a part of it also, for instance, like discovering the potential of the child from that point, 4 years or 5 years, it's not the duty of the district assembly or not the regional or whatever. I'm coming. Let me say this. So, I think a part of the problem here, what we are talking about today, our parents also played a role in creating this kind of problems.
Yeah.
Because right from the onset, you are, administering roles to your child when even the person has not even reached a kindergarten. You are telling your child, I want you to become a doctor.
Yeah.
And so from that, I want you to become this. So from that onset, the child also has that perception, okay, that I'm going to be pursuing a course to become a doctor. Whereas our parents do not focus on the innermost talent, okay? They don't discover what the child is best at, okay? Okay, maybe this my child. Looking at him, the way he's doing his stuff, I feel like this child actually can play football. Okay, before I even
in football, but Ghana, how far now did they quite? Where are you taking the child to?
I get it. The mother will be like,
your child has passion for football. How far now did they quite?
Do you know there are circumstances where the amenities to contain these people are there, but then the parents doubt.
Limited.
I'm coming. Yeah. So yes, even the limit, I'm coming. Yeah. But then the parents doubt the child's ability already. So taking the child to that particular ability to pursue that distance.
I'm not cutting you.
You feel your daughter can do this rather than being the footballer now.
So let me give you an example. Mm-hmm. So we have a parent whereby the parents feels like, okay, I want my child to become a doctor. Then she constantly sees the child maybe dancing or singing, okay, and knows that this child is good at singing or dancing. Let me take this child to maybe some dance academy, some singing school, okay, some music school. I'm coming. I know there are not many.
If but excluding Accra and Kumasi, which other regions are you going to?
I understand that.
Apart from the dance academy, how many parents do you think would sit to even study? Say,
I wouldn't blame them much. I wouldn't blame them much. Have you checked of our illiteracy rate in Ghana here?
Yeah.
Have you checked the illiteracy rate as compared to elsewhere? So, you know, illiteracy also plays role in this thing we're discussing.
Also, it
is great that some of us we are a bit enlightened.
So your child shows signs of becoming a singer. You told me you don't observe it at home.
No,
so I'm sorry. My big brother, yes, Evangelist Eugene Buaf, wherever you are, I greet you. My big brother. So my big brother growing up was interested in electronics, anything electronic. He wants to open it and see whatever is in there. You want to see why is the TV making sound? Why am I seeing pixels? Why am I seeing the motions in the pictures? So everything he sees via, he takes screwdriver or knife. He wants to open it and see whatever is going on there. We didn't understand him. One day, my big brother took my father's radio and broke it. So I had the radio near Juma. Osi is dead. In the funeral that day. If you know that day, you understand. But because my parents are illiterate, yes, my parents are illiterate. Because my parents are illiterate, they couldn't identify that my child is.
So this boils out what the argument I was raising earlier. A part of the problem is created by the fact that our parents are not being able to discover.
That's what I'm saying.
Child's
illiteracy rate.
And we are saying
this doesn't even have to do with illiteracy.
It has everything to do with illiteracy.
No, come on.
This is illiteracy.
If the person is not educated and the person sees, say,
the person will think like, you understand? But illiterate will sit down and know that, no, my child is interested in electronics, opening, closing, checking, whatever is going on. You remember now, engineering school or something like that. You understand? My brother's dream was shattered. And even up to now, he's a pastor. Said, not just say, for repairs. The phone, he does it himself. The electronics, he does it himself. But he didn't learn anything concerning that.
So, I'm saying that illiteracy doesn't have, plays so much role
in discovering
your child's potential.
Apart from their parents and their educational something, what else do you think?
Oh yeah, definitely the government comes into play here. But then
that's society.
Yeah, that's society. The government comes to play a role over here. But then you see, we tackle issues like this from the roots. Okay.
Yeah.
Now the roots comes from the parents, not this.
Every charity begins at home.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So because it is up to the parents to discover and then now review the kind of manifestos and then this thing that your politicians are reading to them. Then
that's illiteracy.
Yes, exactly.
It still boils down to illiteracy. Because an enlightened person like you, I don't think you would ever wear a party T-shirt to go for a campaign.
No.
No. This stands for campaign.
No, you can't depend on
so it all boils down to illiteracy, right? Yeah, some of us where we are coming from, yes, they say they are punching bishop and a particular party colors. I will vote for them because that person is illiterate. You understand me? Yeah. The literate ones, the elite ones, they are the ones enjoying. Then the illiterate, say everything they bring to us, we buy it, then we follow them.
I also feel.
How many? I'm coming. How many? Let's say if Ghana we have 2 million eligible voters. How many of them are able to sit down and scrutinize the party they are going to vote for, their manifesto?
They don't actually.
It was down to illiteracy.
Of course. Oh, phone the boots be burning. Yeah,
bent one crabba. It's
very simple.
Sebi. Now you know any more bread. But 4 years in this one, no, I did bent one, no, I did Valentin boots, no, I did the same person, the same party, then they go and vote.
You get it. So
we are not able to hold the government itself accountable.
So I feel like I understand what you are saying.
Yeah, it's my predicament.
He's actually feeling the pain than me.
I'm feeling the pain. Like
the producer will get as a tissue.
Because imagine I was coming from a background where my parents were enlightened. Do you think I would have been where I am today?
Where are you today? Anyway, let me ask.
We have people who.
Let me ask the gentleman, Deon. What do you do now?
What do I do now?
Yeah.
Okay, so now I am a content creator.
You're a content creator.
Yeah, and I'm also into teaching.
And
a bit of journalism.
I think it links. Okay, so you wanted to be a journalist.
Yes, I really wanted to be a journalist.
But
not
one. BBC.
Cycles through.
Anyway, cycles through. You won't get us. BBC, so you be do one.
Yeah, you be do. Yeah.
So apart from the parental care and then
the government feeling.
And okay, financially. Do you think it has also been part of this?
Yes.
Yeah.
If your parents had money now, they would have flied you.
Yeah.
Why are you saying if his parents? You not saying yours?
No.
From the way he was talking.
Yeah. So he's feeling it.
Personally too. I always say. I've sat here on different shows and I've always said that. I've always said that this thing. I come from a background where this thing. There's nothing at home. Yes,
so
there's nothing at home.
You rather marry a lady who will come in.
Yes, there's nothing at home. But then you see, we are not of that low class. But then we come from the middle class.
A middle class family.
Yeah, but then you see, the point is this: if your parents or my parents had money, okay, Charlie, the moment you said, I want to become this, they'll fly you somewhere.
Charlie,
all
this while, cool.
See, there were times where I had scholarships, okay.
Yeah.
To fly away somewhere. Like coming Mabio. But then
American Canadian embassy. Canadian embassy too. Dutch embassy too.
That's what I'm speaking So you see, I had several visas, okay, several scholarships. Okay, that I could have just traveled abroad, go study and come back. But then you see, because my parents do not have the percentage that they want to, the schools are taking from them. This is why I am now, you see. But what I was saying is that, in as much as financial, instability and all these things, plays a role in some of these things. Okay, I think some of we the youth ourselves. Okay, this around boils down to we the youth ourselves. Some of us we kind of lack a focused ambition. So you see,
focus.
Yeah, focus. I added focus because you see the ambition is clear. Okay, I want to become this. Okay, I'm working to become this in future, right? But then, how to channel my energy and focus it on that one thing I want to become?
Yeah.
Then they always have divided attention. Now there's social media playing a role in your life. There are girlfriends. You have 25,000 girlfriends. Only you are feeding. You want to save money and become this person in future. You are feeding somebody's daughter.
Someone's daughter.
You see that thing. So these are some of the things that actually doing us harm.
Yeah.
I get that point.
Yeah.
So if you want to become this person, you have to channel all your focus, attention, and energy towards that thing.
Yeah.
Either than just, spreading your wings, aloud, and then just letting people manipulate and then just use you and dump you.
Focus. I like the point which you made. So focusing on.
You didn't let me talk some more.
I'm sorry, Jen. Deon, let me hear you.
All right. So with the issues of finance in this life, everything that you do boils down to money. Money is not everything, but in everything you need money. Yes, money is not everything in life. But everything you do in life, you need money. So, 3 years, this is super person I'm here, bre. Ubia, mami, manka, niba, edu a certain height. But where is the money? Where is the money? Like we are saying, we have limited resources. We have limited resources in Ghana, limited youth empowerment agencies in Ghana. So, Ghana cry, how many academies in Ghana I cannot even afford? Like, even if I find one, can I afford it? My child is interested in dancing. There's a dance club, there's a dance school, DWP, those people. Can I afford Aphrodita to come and teach my child dancing? Can I?
3 billion.
Can I afford it? So everything in life boils down to money.
Not everything, though.
Oh, that's why I said money is not everything in life, but everything you do in life
you need money.
Is money.
It's just everything.
What can you do in life with that money?
They go wrong, woman.
Sure, so you need.
What boys they go through road.
That's another thing.
So with the focus, I would like to say something to my wife. Yeah. I like the point that you made, the focus point.
Focus life.
So when you are focused on something, it really helps.
Yeah.
Whether there is money or not.
There is money.
Because me growing up, what I had in mind, if I tell you that is what I'm doing now.
You know the story.
You know the story, right?
Know the story, yeah.
And I won't say the system didn't help me. I helped myself, actually.
Yeah.
I helped myself. Oh, that's true.
Yeah, you have to help yourself. Nobody's coming to help you.
I won't blame the system. I won't blame my parents. I won't blame the financial.
But bro, before you continue, actually, we are proud of it. We CTR team, the circles room team, we are proud of Predance.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
So I think last time she was at
last
the
week.
ATU, last week or so. She was at
ATU fashion show
exhibiting her talent as a designer.
Yes, at the National Theatre. Let's clap for her. Let's clap for her.
Right, thank you.
So the little we know about Predance that we can see is that Predance really wanted to be a fashion designer. So when the time came for her to go to the tertiary, as you all know, the family were like, no, it's either you go to nursing college. No, either you go to nursing college.
Like I should go to nursing college or teaching.
Teacher training college. And the lady was like, no, me pursue everything fashion. So we need sewing now. But the family were like, no. Young found go invest in continue scam and go see fashion. It doesn't make sense.
That doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense, but I made it. That's my passion.
Yes, she could have become a nurse by now. By now, could patient bear 500 because that's not where the heart belongs. You understand?
It's true, no.
She could have become a trained teacher by now. By now, $1 billion. You understand? So sensitization also, our parents, they have to be sensitized enough. Be a person by a doctor. No, be a back way doctor. Whenever the beauty church.
You get it? Why never move you from one place to the other? Oh, it's true.
Now, doctor,
hospitals in Ghana. How many are the hospitals in Ghana?
How many hospitals will take a doctor from Ghana?
Lawyer? How many courts are in Ghana?
How many cases are coming out?
How many aircraft companies are owned by Ghanaians?
So I know a friend who studied purchasing and supply. In my school, ATU. So I called this guy one day and he was like, he's in one of these clinics, not hospital.
Procurement and supply chain. Clinic in the
now the oil or say Omugus, which is T-Row, any Sandra Maneba hospital. And procurement. So I don't understand the reason you would just
you what did you learn?
I learned fashion and design.
But what are you doing now? Does it have anything to do with fashion?
No, listen. I'm still a fashion. I'm doing my design. Okay, I'm a designer actually. Okay. So I'm still in it.
Yeah.
But hustle, Nadia. You have to do everything.
You have to do everything.
As I'm sitting here, I'm a teacher. Okay, but
yeah.
Not in Kolata of faith. My pastor class.
What does it mean?
Come
on.
I've passed the class. But
yeah.
And then. I'm also
so let me mention the profile. So she's a teacher by day, a seamstress by night.
Tell them.
Then
by weekend.
The students by weekend.
I'm doing everything, Sam.
Everything, yeah.
So please, your final words to the youth out there.
All I can say is that, in as much as our system is not structured well to contain some of these things, okay, to be able to control some of these things, I feel like we could do better if we have a focused mentality, and then channel our energy towards things that will make us become who we are supposed to become. Other than just be there and then be wasting our lives away. Yes, it's unnecessary things like social media and all that. Yeah. So,
Mr. Deon.
Predance. So, my last words, I will say that the government should be held accountable. Every government in power should be held accountable for these things. It's our time that we stop that colonial mindset. It's abolish. We should do away with that mindset. We are Ghanaians. The government has a large, or they have the government has they are the majority stakeholder in this thing we are discussing. So it has to do with the government, the parent, and the individual. You understand? Yes. So the government has to be held responsible. Then the parent too, they should see through that their children are doing what they are supposed to do. Parents of today, we've left our children for social media and television and friends to train them for us, which is not the best. I'm also into teaching, right? Yeah. And I come across people of all caliber in a particular day. So I would say that parents has a majority role to play. Then we, the individuals, we, the children as well, we have to play our part. So because nobody is coming to help you, you have to help yourself, my brother.
Okay, thanks for your words. A little I'll say. So the youth, I beg you, don't sit and wait for the government to come and bring you up. And don't wait for your parents to decide your life for you. Maybe the decision they'll be giving might help, but not all would help you achieve what you want to achieve. All right. So if you've not subscribed, please try hard and do that. And thank you guys for coming.
All right. Thank you, Predance. Congratulations as well. Congratulations.
Yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.